Good morning, my friends. Happy hump day. I was just trying. What day is today? I've been thinking of garbage day tomorrow. I've been thinking of this. And we are in the middle of the week. Here we go. I was also focusing in on this workout so that I could give you the words that you need to hear to get through it. The first 3 exercises are chest. So in the other workouts, we've overloaded the back, and then the legs, and then now the chest at the top. And we're grouping a couple exercises per body part together. So it's challenging. When you need a rest, I've said it a million times, take the rest, okay? Push up, hold. Your first one is just gonna be a stretch, right? You're just gonna go through it. 40-second intervals is tough for all chest. Three different chest work, focused work. So just take it with a grain of salt, all right? We want to overload, we want to challenge it, but we don't want to kill it. And you got to check your shoulders, right? All right. So again, our first round, warm up, recognizance mission, see how it feels. I feel fantastic. I just feel a little tired because I stayed up too late and watched a movie, but I'm just going to monitor myself. Oftentimes, you know, getting into your workout, you start perking up, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alrighty, here we go with our timer. Mac, you're gonna have to take your, go on. Oh, that could have hit that wrong. All right, 40 seconds, push up, hold. Got it? And I'm just gonna go on my knees, modified. You might even just be elevated, right? Push up, hold, so you're gonna find a position that you're challenged in and hold it there and wake that muscle up. You can even go through a couple different positions. A little higher, hold, and maybe a little lower. Explosive push-up is next. A plyometric push-up means your hands come off the floor, but that could, for most of us, and for me today, it just could mean like a definite acceleration there, all right? Pushing off the floor. All right. If I were to do a plyo, I'd probably bring my knees together a little bit and push up and off. And then everybody is at a different level, right? There might be some out there that can do a full push-up explosively off the floor. And there are some days you can do it. Other days, not so good. Chest press. Good. So now we're moving into a leg portion. Okay, so hamstring, single leg deadlift. And then a Romanian, which is the same thing, 2 legs. Good. And 15 reps, all right? And Romanian means my knees are slightly bent, driving my hips out, feeling the hamstring and driving them in, okay? Romanian dead, and then we're moving on to a couple back exercises, finishing up with shoulders, full body gain. Band row. My intention was to go right, left, rowing right there. You could attach that to, you could do a cable row, you could do a dumbbell row. You could attach this to a low area and pull from that direction. A row is a row, okay? So just get something that suits your circumstances and your gym. And then we'll take it to the other side. And then we're going into a dumbbell low row. That's going to be real tight to your hip. Control and watch your back, right? If you're getting too much tension on either side, ease up on the movement or change your position. Low row, double dumbbell, low row. I'm going to pull into my pockets and keep my elbows quite close to my body. And I got 12 out of that. That feels good. For my first round, I warmed up pretty good. I don't know if you have not really clicked into your comfort place, then take another round. Shoulder press. Good. So, no matter what we've been doing or the weights you've been used to doing in the isolated training that we were doing the last month or so, you're going to have new abilities here, okay? We're putting the exercises together differently, and we're challenging our bodies differently. So just be open and aware that you might need to switch weights often. This is one of those hell in the hallway things. It's like when you change to something new, back, you gotta go, you've got to figure it out again. And it's just the time you have to invest. All right, push up, hold. Now with this hold, really focus in on your core, all right? Really tighten it up. And even a little bit of a pelvic tilt if you want to add that in, so that your arms are working isometrically, chest, shoulders, and then you can tuck your pelvis under and tighten up those abs. Ease off of the movement if you need to, and then come back into it. And then explosive, which could just be intentionally remember, with all of our work, the intention is to move to failure without losing form. So when you start to peter out, it's a good thing. Bench press. Ooh, watch getting up and out of these. As you fatigue, it will be really important to make your entry and exits safe. Ooh. Here we go with a single leg deadlift. Take your time, make your transition smooth and safe. Good. And change sides. Yeah, kicking in. Then we move into the Romanian. Here we go. Get yourself set up. Tight, strong, tall. And drive those hips back. Lengthen out the hamstrings. And power up. Good. There we go. Into the row with a band. Even if you have all the equipment, it's nice to throw the bands in there. For some of your workouts, it's a different challenge for your muscles. I was actually liking to do this on the opposite foot. No, I don't. I thought I did. Oh my goodness, I'm wasting time here. There we go. Six, change sides. 8, 9. I want to get at least 10 out on this side. I was messing around that first interval. 10 and 10. That's what I'm going to go for. Oh boy. Good. Keep in mind that you can have that band anchored anywhere, right? Low row. You're going to pull these dumbbells into your hip pocket and keep your elbows close. Sometimes I feel those rows really easy, and then other times they're challenging. The bent over, freestanding rows are tough on your whole body, right? Everything's engaged, making that job happen. And shoulder press. And I got one more. Beautiful. So we've got our 40-second rest. We got 2 more times through the set, unless you're feeling extremely challenged and you feel like the 3 rounds was good to get you going, okay? Good food, good recovery. That's the other half of this workout, if not more than half. So get the job done here, and then the rest of the work comes in the other 24 and a half hours, 23 hours. Oh, here we go on push-up hold. Explosive push-up, you're pushing yourself forcefully away from the floor. Plyometric push-up, you're actually pushing off the floor. That would be a flat push-up, right? You've seen them on Instagram. These ones are perfect for our purposes. Explosive, push, away from the floor. And don't snap those elbows, eh? Watch those elbows. Good. And then dumbbell, careful going in. You're really fatigued now. And safe out. What we got next is the single leg deadlift. Nice. Okay. Good. And Romanian. All right. Set yourself up. Eight. Starting. And 12. Oh, 12 for me. You might get up to the 15. You might have had a good night's sleep last night, right? You gotta know who you are, where you're at today. That's what counts today. Still working to 100% of my ability, but it's my ability today, which is lower than usual, right? It makes sense. It all makes sense, you guys. Yeah, this is your row. sides. Whoa, starting to really feel it. Oh, dumbbell low row. Double dumbbell low row. Okay, 8 seconds. I got 10 out, and that's fair enough. If I needed to, I could go lower weights, right? You have a lot of ways to adjust your workout, okay? Shoulder press, finish up our third round, and you may be calling it a day. And 12. All right, we've got the 40 seconds. Now these are your options. You can keep the heavy duty, high intensity going, hammering it out. If you're 100% today, you're feeling good and you're strong, you've slept well, right? You're gonna keep hammering the 15 reps and move it. Or you can go 10 to 12 reps, or you can lower your weights, or you could call it quits, all right? Options, options, options. 15 seconds. I personally am using this as a slow, progressive, easing out, right? I just feel that that's where my energy level is at. You have to feel where yours is at, okay? Push up, hold. This could be a push-up stretch. This could be any of your physiotherapy exercises you could do right at this point. Explosive push-ups, they might look much different than your first round. Fourth round of explosive push-ups are interesting. Beautiful. It's appropriate that you have a diminishing capacity as you go through these workouts. Some people think, oh my God, I gotta keep it up at 100% at this level through the whole workout. If you're doing the workout right, you're just expending energy in a progressive manner. You're gonna come to an empty tank, okay? Bench press. Beautiful. And now we move on to the legs. Single leg deadlift. This could be a nice stretch if you're just finishing up and winding up your workout. This could be continuation of your intensity. Feels good. Feels good because it's the last round. Breakfast is next. I love that part of my training. Food. Romanian, you might be going through this with no weight at all, just going through the stretch, feel it, and up, and maybe a little hyperextension, controlled. Or you could be going through your last round at a reasonable intensity to challenge you. I think I'll do both. I'm gonna go for one more nice stretch and a hyperextension, checking it back. And we're coming into our row. Band row. Nice. You might even just go without a band, right? Just finish up with a nice, easy. And 10 for me. You decide what you're up to. It's your game. Good. We've got our double dumbbell low row. Low row means you're pulling into your hip pocket, keeping those elbows close. All right? It's like a close grip cable row. Beautiful. 13 seconds to go. Yes, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. We've got our shoulder presses, and then we've got our day ahead. And it's a gorgeous one. Ten for me, and I'm just going to take this last few minutes, and even after the beep, to do some shoulder rotations, and just wind myself down. So, and there you go. Let's hear it for Wednesday being over with. That was awesome, you guys. We got one more cardio day tomorrow. And I don't think it's too bad. We're gonna add those arms in again. You know, arms are strong muscles. They're smaller muscle groups, but they're strong. So to have them in twice in a week, I think we're probably averaging maybe 15 minutes on arms this week, plus all the auxiliary work they're doing, right? We're getting a good pump. I'm proud of you guys. Have a super day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.